Dukes, thanks. The City of Madison is still under a snow emergency until tomorrow at 7 a.m. That means alternate side parking rules are in effect once again tonight. As a reminder, you'll need to park on the even numbered side of the street because tomorrow is the 18th even number. We've included a map of the snow emergency zone, so take a look. And that's where it is especially important that you follow these rules. If you can't find street parking, there is free overnight parking in city-operated parking garages from 9 p.m. through 7 a.m. tomorrow. Because of the snow emergency in place, once tonight's snow begins, the Streets Division will have staff dispatched to the Salt Route Network. That's 800 miles of traffic lanes that make up Madison. They will be plowing and putting down salt as needed. The city also recommends adding a little extra time to your morning commute tomorrow, as that fresh snow could slow you down a bit.